Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are in the great Rajasthan.
So we are off to Sajjangarh Fort right now. She'll be riding, I'll be the pillion. It's about 6 kilometers away, so it should take about 15 minutes for us to reach there.
So when you reach here, you see the big gate. There are two entrances to the gate. The right one is for the Sajjangarh Fort.
These are the rates that you see here. It's probably 65. They took 65 from us for every citizen. And for two-wheelers, it's 35 bucks. For a car, I think it's 220 for a gypsy. You take the tickets from here and then you enter. This here is the biological park, which is closed today. So we just paid the entrance fee of 65 rupees per person. That's for two people and one bike. The bike was around 35 bucks. So pretty cheap. I mean very cheap than the City Palace, which is like 300 rupees per person. At least 4 से 5 किलोमीटर की चढ़ाई है. एक तरफ खाई, एक तरफ पहाड़ और ये पतली सी सड़क जो जा रही है सज्जनगढ़ फोर्ट की तरफ. I rhymed. So when you're close to the fort, about 1.5 kilometers, the roads are very steep. If you see this, extremely steep. But that's probably the beauty of it, you know. Going up a fort has to be a little steep. Probably they were made so steep so that armies could not attack them directly, and it would be very difficult for armies to get on top on these roads. I mean, there were no roads earlier, but there were trails. So we are almost at the top. Hardly took us 10 to 15 minutes. I think maximum 20 minutes for us to reach here. This looks like the parking zone. So this here is the parking zone of the palace. One thing that you have to be aware of. The biggest mistake that you can do is carry water bottles or food in the hand. If you have food in the hand, these monkeys will try and take it from you. So never have food or water bottles in the hand. Put it in the bag, they wouldn't even care.
So the Sajjangarh Palace was actually made by Maharana Sajjansingh. It's a fairly new palace made in 1884, and he made it so that he can watch his ancestral home Chittorgarh from the hills of where the Sajjangarh Fort was built. So it is a bit of a climb to get to the entrance of the Sajjangarh Fort. So Maharana Sajjansingh actually wanted to build a 5-story astronomical center at this place, but he could not because of his untimely death within 10 years of ruling Udaipur.
Looks like a lot of construction work is going on. This is Maharaja Sajjansingh sitting with his advisors. That's Maharana Fateh Singh, also the person who the Fateh Sagar Lake is named after. That's Sajjansingh.
So the actual attraction of the palace is not the palace itself. It's this huge terrace that's at the back of the palace. It gives you the whole view of the Aravalli Mountains, the whole city of Udaipur, the Chittorgarh Palace, the Fateh Sagar Lake. It's the view that is why the palace was built. In 1983, the James Bond movie Octopussy was also shot in this palace.
And I can understand why the king must have built this during. In the monsoons, this would have been beautiful. Looking at the mountain ranges of Rajasthan, seeing the little clouds come in, and probably when it rains, it looks more beautiful.
Right next to the door, there are these windy stairs which take you to the top floors of Sajjangarh. It was meant to be a 5-story building, but I think it's only 3 stories now. So these stairs will take you upstairs where they have a little digital Rajasthan thing that's going on, which shows you the things in Rajasthan. Also, it has amazing views of the fort and the hills. Also, they have this 3D thing that's there where different animals are projected on a 3D screen. Time for us to head out of the palace. It was very sunny and we wanted to go have some food. So there's nothing to eat around the Sajjangarh Palace. If you're getting food from outside, please make sure you keep it in your bags because the monkeys are here to steal it from you. Be sure of that. So surprisingly, on our way back, we were looking for the monkeys, but we couldn't find any. Probably they were snacking on the food that they've stolen from all the other visitors. Also on the way back, you have to make sure that you drive very carefully because the roads are not that good approaching the palace. So the way down is extremely steep. Now we are on our way back. To Udaipur city. We are going to have some lunch. So this was our video on the Sajjangarh Monsoon Palace. Hope you enjoyed it. It's actually not that great a place, as good as the city palace, but it's a good place to come and have a view of the whole of Udaipur. You can see the whole city from on top. There's a lot of construction work going on. Maybe they are trying to make it better. If you liked it, please like the video, subscribe to our channel, and keep watching and traveling. Bye-bye.